And let us look at the last question, which asks you to identify the true statements. So let's look at these. The first one is a rectal examination in males can help palpate stones in the prostatic urethra. Now this is not true, and again let us look at an image. And if we look at this image where this is the rectum, and a rectal examination where the finger is placed in the rectum, you will not be able to feel a stone in the prostatic urethra, which is up here. So if there's a stone in this area, you won't be able to feel it because a prostate gland, which is very thick, is going to prevent you from feeling that. What you can feel is a stone present in the penile urethra at this point here, because the corpus, at this point the bulb is absent right over here, so you may be able to feel a stone in the penile urethra, and the corpus spongiosum, which surrounds the penile urethra, does not have much cavernous tissue, so you can still feel it there. So therefore that statement is not true. So hence this statement is not true. Let's look at the next one, which says sperm count is higher in summer. This is again false, because sperm count is higher in winter. Sperms, in order for the testes to function normally, you need a lower body temperature. And in summer it is really hot, whereas in winter, when the temperature is much colder, helps the sperm count, the testes produce sperms, and so hence sperm count is higher in winter. In fact, in people who have a low sperm count, they're often told to wear boxers instead of briefs, because briefs are tight and they increase the temperature in the genital area. So that's why they're advised to wear boxers. So that's the reason why this statement is false. Let us look at this one, which says an anti-verted, anti-flex uterus will face the sacrum. This again is not true. And let us look at an image. So if you look at this image, this is showing you an anti-verted and anti-flexed uterus, where the uterus is bending over the bladder. So it faces the pubic symphysis. A retroverted, retroflexed uterus will face the sacrum, because this is going to look this way. This will face the sacrum. So therefore that statement is false. So here this statement is also false. So these were statements which are false. So let's look at this fourth statement, which says uterine fibroids cause heavy menstrual bleeding as they can increase the surface area. Now this is a true statement, and to show you a picture, here is an image of uterine fibroids, especially those fibroids which are in the muscle and they pass into and they kind of block the uterine cavity. If you notice here, you can see they are going to increase the endometrial surface area. See this? They have increased it. If you look at this here too, they increase the endometrial surface area and therefore cause heavy menstruation. So hence this statement that uterine fibroids cause heavy menstrual bleeding as they increase the surface area, this is the true statement. And so these were false. And let's look at the last one, which says birth control pills act by preventing sperms from reaching the fallopian tubes. Now this is also false, because they don't affect the sperms at all. What they do, birth control pills, is they affect ovulation, because they are usually contain both estrogen and progesterone, so they prevent ovulation. So when there is no ovulation, obviously there is no secondary oocyte to fertilize. And in fact, people on birth control pills have what are known as anovulatory cycles, and so they lack the secretory phase of menstruation. So therefore this statement is also false, and the true statement is this fourth one.